Hey there, Revelers! So today we have a lot of crazy news, Deadpool teaser, and a lot of other crazy stuff. So let's see what we have. First of all, XOX League dropped that, well, new Season 2 is coming with a 71.89 gigabytes of the size of installation, and now that is a really big thing. So, to be honest, I must say that seems like we're gonna have a really big and crunchy update, and seems like this is because of the new Shadow compilation, experimental mode, a lot of different updates for the Season 2 with different team ups and stuff, as well as some models and visual updates. Also, it seems like they're gonna implement all the upcoming new skins and Battle Pass stuff right away. So, this is the reason why it takes so damn much size on your disk to upload and install the new Season 2 stuff. And by the way, it's coming tomorrow, so guys, be sure to have the needed size of installation on your PC. And also, besides, XOX League also dropped that new Marvel Rivals Season OTV means the game is getting a little smaller for a few weeks. Update is coming in 5/7 AM EST April 11th. So yeah, it seems like a really great drop, and we gotta get really amazing updates. So I can't wait, you guys, to see new heroes and try Emma Frost. But be sure to get ready for some really bad plays on Emma Frost and Emma's throwing your games, because the character is pretty hard for the Vanguard, believe me. Now, next drop is from Miller Ross, and he mentioned that Namor Will of Galacta is going to be released tomorrow at 8 AM EDT. Price is free. Source Twitch drops Season 2 contains costume, spray, nameplate, and emote. So be sure to claim this absolutely good and really crazy recolor for the Namor. I personally gonna get this one for sure, because this one is so damn cool, and also emote is really amazing. I really like emotes for some characters, so be sure to watch your favorite streamers and get your sweet reward. And be sure to know that we're gonna get much more mains on Namor, because new update for the monsters with a Ray on the Gamma team-up ability with the Hulk is just OP. And if you like to counter diving characters and flying characters, I'm pretty sure that you're gonna love to play Namor. And if you never tried him or didn't play him previously, I think that this is the time when you should start doing this and punish these annoying Spider-Man mains. So yeah, be sure to claim this as soon as possible. Now next is a drop from the Marvel Rivals official account. Dear Rivals, we've just introduced a new experimental feature, Switch Shader Compilation Mode, which may help reduce memory usage and improve overall stability, especially for players with lower RAM setups and FPS concerns. So let's see the detailed patch overall. So, since our launch we had a battle cries through the community and customer service channels, players on various PC configurations have encountered performance stutters and crashes, often due to the high memory consumption during the gameplay. PC equipped with 16 GB of RAM or less, when faced with excessive RAM usage, can force the system to use swap memory, leading to unwanted slowdowns in the heat of the battle. To address the memory overload, we're unleashing an experimental feature in Season 2, the Switch Shader Compilation Mode. With a new Season 2 update, players can activate this feature through the PC launcher. Once enabled, it brings this hero-worthy enhancement. The shader compilation process will only run when first entering the game after a new game version or graphic driver update. Game memory usage is dramatically reduced, cutting down on severe FPS drops, frozen visuals, and crashes triggered by the memory shortages. Known issues. In each new patch, some materials might initially render abnormally for a few frames before returning to their usual state. Rest assured, rendering will behave normally for the remainder of the match. Next, each new match, you may encounter a slight stutter during the first rendering on certain materials, after which the frame stabilizes into a smooth, continuous flow. Also, on the system with a limited number of CPU threads, 6 or fewer, enabling both Switch Shader Compilation Mode and AMD FSR 3 frame generation concurrently might include additional stutters. We recommend that players with 16 GB of RAM or less who have experienced significant FPS drops, frozen screens, or frequent crashes in the previous seasons, consider activation of this experimental feature. And remember, if you encounter any issues after enabling it, our support team stands ready to assist on this quest for an optimal gaming experience. So I think that this is absolutely amazing thing. A lot of players really had some issues with this optimization problem, so with the RAM, and now we finally get a solution, and I believe that we're gonna get much more smoother experience. Hey Rivalers! I'm happy to announce that to celebrate new season 1.5 I decided to make 5 lattice bundles giveaway. To participate, subscribe to this channel and like and comment any video. Then stay tuned and watch my videos to see the winner. Winners will be revealed in the end of the season. There will be 5 winners in total, which I'll choose randomly from the subscribers. Thank you for your support and good luck! Now next is a new drop from the Miller Ross, and he said that new character teased? Well, that's a big question, but let's see why he suggested so. Squirrel Girl's second lore entry contains a mention from Psylocke of a strange man in red sent to pursue her by the Collector after she escaped her captivity with Jeff and Mantis. Who do you think she's referring to? And let's see this part of lore. Best friends forever. Logan, Squirrel Girl asked, confused. When she heard that name, she initially thought of the X-Men known as Wolverine. But she soon realized that Psylocke was talking about her ancient Lupin friend. He was my best friend and most loyal companion, Psylocke said, her gaze still fixed on a poor old creature wrapped in her embrace. Back in the world I came from, he hunted Oni side by side for many years. When the Collector ripped me from my timeline, I thought I would never see him again. But it seems Logan never gave up on finding me. I can see it in his memories. He found his way across time and space, chasing some strange man in red who had been sent to find me. Eventually he picked up my scent again and followed it here to Krakoa. But the shape he's in, it looks like it took the poor thing centuries to find you, Rocket said. It did, Psylocke confirmed. His healing factor kept him alive all the time, but even his body had its limits, it seems. So, the speculation and this actual lore part from the Bill Ross actually kinda confirms both Daredevil or Deadpool. But I think that this is more part about Deadpool because Wolverine is heavily tied to the Deadpool and they fight a lot, so it might seem that Logan chased Deadpool. Including the fact that we all know that Deadpool is coming to the game at some point, and we already have this Wolverine x Deadpool skin for the Wolverine in the Marvel Rivals. I think that it's kind of new additional teaser for Deadpool. Including the fact that Squirrel Girl already had some quotes about Deadpool, which she directly confirmed, because she said Deadpool, not Daredevil or someone else. It means that we're getting closer to the Deadpool release. I'm pretty sure about that. It's really great that this new piece of lore deliver us this new sweet info, because I personally hyped super hard about Deadpool, because I think that this character is gonna be super fun, super amazing, and really unique. And yeah, this is a good thing to know. So tell me guys, are you hyped for the Deadpool, and do you think it's referring Deadpool or no? Tell me in the comments. And next one is a new article drop. So let's see, individual over team performance, Marvel Rivals players aren't sure how they feel about a controversial decision the developers revealed in the patch notes. By now you probably know that the Season 2 starts on April 11. Almost a week ago, devs confirmed the upcoming season will revolve around Hellfire Gala, with Emma Frost being added at the start. And also, it's time to see what changes the new season will bring. The Marvel Rivals developers issued comprehensive patch notes which raised some eyebrows. And let's see what people think. One patch note divided the Marvel Rivals community. So, what in this patch note that is so controversial that the Marvel Rivals players couldn't find common ground? In the 6th note in the ranked portion of changes, it states, currently the score of earned per competitive match is determined by both the outcome and your individual performance. After Season 2.0 launches, we will be increasing the weight of the individual performances. The better you perform, the more points you will earn in a victory, and the fewer points you will lose in defeat. So, screen provided by N4G and logged for the Marvel Rivals. These changes is quite divisive. Furthermore, it could change the entire gameplay, so the players will prioritize their personal performance, which could lead to dysfunctional teams. Cammy Whammy noted, that's a bad thing actually. People will play for numbers rather than for the win and pick high number characters for it. However, many players are excited to see this change. Dozens of players left comments like nice, great and others, and Celestial, here I come. We suppose the only thing the players can do now is wait for the season and now see how big of the effect this change will take. Hopefully it won't ruin the teamwork, and Season 2 starts on April 11 until they enjoy the game, relax with a new Venom emote, and see you out there. So in my personal opinion, I think that this is a good change, because you still get an SVP all the time when you're losing, or MVP, right? So you already get this difference in performance. This first time. Second, when you're losing, when you SVP, you also getting less ranked points losses. It's already kinda in the game too. But now it will be even more tweaked, and I think that this is okay. Like, if you're not that good, you won't be able to pick it up and increase numbers even with some cool characters. Like, for example, even if you play some kind of Punisher or something like that, you won't be able to grow it, you won't be able to climb the rankings, right? So, if you're playing badly, I mean. If someone who playing Spider-Man, for example, doing more damage, or I don't know, Moon Knight, for example, or Penny Parker, or Hulk, they can be SVPs instead of you. So I think that this is totally fine thing. Yeah, some characters might deal more damage, but it also provides to the healers too. If you healed quite a lot, you can be SVP too. So I believe that this is not really a big problem, and this is definitely not bad decision from the developer's side. I think it might be even really, really good. So yeah guys, that's all from me for this video. I hope you enjoyed this one, and if you are, be sure to drop a like, comment and subscribe to my channel for more amazing Marvel Rivals content. See you guys! Hey Rivalers! Sorry for interrupting, but only 1.7% of you subscribe to my channel. To support me and my channel, please subscribe and hit that like button. Thanks!